Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of the 13th, 14th and 15th of April 2018, and we're halfway through April. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for all your beautiful support. Apologies for yesterday. We had a bit of a very late day at the office, and so by the time I got home I just went to bed. But we're going to have a look at what the energies of the weekend are, okay, to get us ready. And also what we need to know in terms of how we can use these energies for our highest good. So, I'm going to show you all the cards as usual and then just pull the messages together. And also stay tuned for the weeklies, okay, for next week. I'm working on them. Right, so we have the Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. We have the Mountain Goat. We haven't seen him before, have we? There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it, okay? From the Tarot, we have the Seven of Abundance, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a beautiful and bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. And this is really, really nice because this is our first card saying that, you know, relax, rest, because things will move quickly soon enough. And then the last card we have is the Eight of Action, which is very fast movement, quick pace energy. In the center of our spread we have the Ace of Emotion, which is the Ace of Cups. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. And then the Eight of Action. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. So this brings in the element of doing what you love, okay? So again, with this being a very general reading, the Ace of Emotion here, the Ace of Cups, it can talk about a meaningful new experience that makes you very happy. Yes, it can talk about romantic life or our connections with our loved ones, but it can also talk about a job that you love, okay? Or getting something that you were really, really hoping for. And so it feels like, okay, finally, and you cry tears of joy because of that, okay? Then we have Igniting Courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. So whatever new is coming up, it will take some courage to go for it. Okay? And we also have Standing Firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Okay? I do feel right away that these cards go together because it talks about climbing a mountain, climbing the mountain, or reaching the mountain top. I feel like, okay, in this instance at least. And so we are talking about some sort of accomplishment, something that we make our own, okay, after a long time of hard work, patience, dedication, commitment, praying, working towards it in any other way, okay? And we get it, we get beautiful results, okay? We get that harvest in the form of the Ace of Cups, of the Ace of Emotion. And that is what we get to make our own, okay? Because we have another flag here as well. And the red with the white flags remind me of the flag in the Death card and the traditional tarot that I don't have around me to show you, but that also has a white flag. If you have noticed, if you pay close attention to the details, you know, you have white and you have red on the Death card flag, and white symbolizes clean slates and the new beginnings, and the red actually symbolizes the energy of Mars, which talks about new energy, new beginnings, courage to start something new, courage to let go of the old and start something new, and also new vitality and new energy that comes with a new beginning. And for some reason they're putting these together for me, talking about the Death card. Now, with the Panda, the Ace of Emotion here, it can talk about new relationships, pregnancies, or babies coming into the world. It can also talk about a new home, okay? And with the Panda, it makes more sense as well in that sense of a new home that we love, that is safe. So maybe for some, this is talking about a living situation, and it's been a struggle, okay? It feels like it hasn't been the best environment, but it did allow us to save our money, okay? And so for some, what this is talking about is finally being able to get out of that environment, to move out on our own, to have our place that we love, that is safe, okay? We've overcome that very difficult obstacle, that very difficult challenge, okay? We've climbed that mountain and we got at the peak of it, to the peak of it. As a result, we can now move on in a different direction. So for some, I do feel like this is talking about moving, okay? Relocation, coming out of a difficult time and an uncomfortable time, but it has allowed us to pool our resources, to save our money, to take our time to look for something that feels right for us, okay? We didn't have to rush ourselves and so on and so forth, so that's awesome. This can also be new job situations here, again, coming out of a time of struggle, a time of watching our money, budgeting, maybe working multiple jobs, okay? But we've had to take our time with it. We just had to do what we had to do. That was the path, okay, with the mountain goat. That was the path. There was no way around it. There was no way to cut corners. There were no ways to make it go faster or go quicker through it. That was just the path, and we had to put one foot in front of the other, and that's where the patience comes in. But as a result, we do get to see change, and we do get to see new beginnings, okay, with the Ignite Courage energy. There's also an element of having courage, because it's one thing to plan for something, and it's a little bit different when we actually have the opportunity put in front of us and we have to act on what we have been thinking of, because that's when we start to doubt ourselves or second guess ourselves, or feel a little bit, oh, okay, I really have to do it now and this is real. And so that's where the courage comes in as well, because the 8 of Action is also about courage and not holding back, really moving forward, breaking free of something, okay? So for some, there's also an element of, manning up in a way, or, psyching ourselves into something as opposed to out of something. Being ready and willing to take new opportunities that are presented to us, okay? And of course, it can talk about new relationships with this energy. And maybe then the courage talks about starting that conversation, maybe giving someone a chance. That takes courage. It's not easy, okay? Maybe we've been on our own for a while and we have gotten comfortable with that because it's safe. And so that's where the courage element comes in, okay? Where we have to decide whether or not I want to take a chance on someone or take a chance on love. And for others, this is also about existing relationships, commitments, and talks about taking things to the next level, or overcoming a big challenge within the relationship that you kind of had to, climb the mountain again, to get to the top of it, where you see things clearly, okay? And it can also be about children, okay, babies, some that were planned, let's say, and some that weren't. Okay, and then that's where the courage comes in, because it's a completely new life. It's a completely new situation for you, or your partner, or your family, or someone close to you, whoever this, is applying to. And so it takes courage. It's going to be a bit of an uphill climb until you find your footing. And parenthood is not easy, but it is a beautiful blessing. And so that could be going on for some. But whatever the case is, whatever the situation is, we get that new beginning for ourselves that we have worked for, saved up for, prepared for, worked with our own minds to get a control of our own thoughts, or to change our behavioral patterns, or to change the way we think and the way we see things, or just a lot of work has got in, and it's really starting to bring beautiful opportunities to the surface. Okay, and it does kind of continue on the energy of yesterday, saying follow through, or the day before, saying to follow through. Okay, finish whatever needs to finish, because you've got new things coming up. You need to be available for them, as it were. Okay, to make room for new energy in your life. So let's look at our power card for the weekend. Okay, get the deck. I love life. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. So this is a feeling of fulfillment, happiness, finally being able to be at peace with the situation in our lives, with ourselves, with another person. And again, it also talks about that element of be the change you want to see. I give to life what I want life to give to me. So I send out love and light and joy and excitement and beautiful energy. I share that with the people in my life and with the universe, because that's what I want the universe to give to me. So it's again bringing in the law of attraction here a little bit for ourselves. And so this is a little bit of like a mantra to keep us on track. To say, I love life, or I love my life. Even if it's not ideal at times. But from the knowing that everything is happening as it's supposed to, everything has a purpose, and even if maybe we have been dealing with challenges and struggles, ultimately it's meant to make us better. It could be for us to create good karma for ourselves, for us to learn, for us to grow, to become stronger, to become wiser. And once we go through that, life gets easier. It gets more comfortable, more peaceful. Okay? So that is our reading for the weekend. I hope that it makes sense and that it helps if you're dealing with these energies, whenever it is that you are dealing with these energies. Let me know what the messages talk about for you. Okay, but let's have an absolutely beautiful weekend, a blessed weekend. Stay tuned for your weeklies, and I will speak to you again very, very soon. Bye for now.